I'm just here at my mom's apartment. It was a long day. Well, I had a good morning over there. I took a nap at the daycare. We went to the daycare very early. We left like at 4:30, 4:45, like 10, 15 minutes before 5 o'clock in the morning a.m. We left to the daycare. I drank a coffee here at the apartment. I ate my vitamin gummy. I packed up my breakfast, my lunchbox. I took two waters, a jello, a pudding, two instant Kool-Aids, Jolly Rancher watermelon, and pina colada mix, drink mix. I took one of each and two water bottles. Right now, I'm laying down in my room. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do because I'm already ready to move out, but I don't know an exact day yet. I don't have the key yet. The reason of that is because first I'm supposed to apply, and once it's approved, the application is approved. I do have all the qualifications for the approval, but I'm not sure yet either way because sometimes, anything can happen. But first, I have to go pick up the application. They're gonna give me an exact day to submit it, and then I'm gonna go pick up the application. My mom's gonna take me. Then we're gonna go drop it off on a certain on pick it up on a certain day. My mom said yes, that she's gonna take me and drop it off on a certain day. The reason of that is because we're no longer living together, and I don't have time. Not because of the money, but for personal reasons, I don't have time um, to have anyone sleep over at my house or me sleep over at anyone's house because I'm in the process of moving out. And I don't have time right now to wait another year or another few semesters. Like, I don't have time because I have plans also. They're not important to my mom because they're not her plans, but they're my plans that I have, like personal needs that I have as a person. I just feel more comfortable when I'm alone, and I just feel like it's a very good opportunity, and it's what I want, to be by myself at home. Not sometimes, just permanently. I don't want to share my apartment with anyone, and I don't want to live with anyone, and I have other plans. I'm trying to move out as soon as possible, but the lady said that there's a certain day where I have to go pick up the application, and a certain specific day where I have to go drop off the application. Then after that, after those two steps, it's gonna take some time for the application to get revised, to get looked at, and some time so it could be approved. Once it's approved and I have all the qualifications for housing, they will call me to let me know when I can stop by so I could tell them where I want to live. Once I have gone to look at the housing program apartments around the area in the city of San Juan, I have to go and tell them which apartment I want so they could give me the key. So they can get me, so I could apply, so I could register with them so they could give me a key, and it has to be a one bedroom. So yeah, so I don't have time to be wasting, and I feel very anxious, very desperate, and very frustrated sometimes because I'm just thinking about moving out, moving out, moving out, and I feel like I'm wasting my time here with my mom. One, because she's always busy with the daycare with her friends and her family. And another thing, I don't feel the same anymore. Like when I'm with the family, I feel kind of uncomfortable, weird, odd. But there's times where I go to visit the family and I sit down to eat with them and I feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit weird. There is times where I feel like I just don't feel comfortable and I feel like if they don't want me around, like if they don't want me there, but they don't know how to tell me, or they don't want to tell me, because they don't want to hurt my feelings, or they don't want to be arguing, and or they don't want me to think bad, but I feel like they don't want me around, like they don't want me there. And not only that, but it's me also that doesn't feel comfortable anymore with the family. And so I get very anxious, very desperate, very frustrated because I don't have a car, I don't have a driver's license, I don't have my Texas ID. And another thing also, once they call you, once your application is approved and looked at, if you are approved and they call you so you could go in and talk to them about where you want to move to, you need to have a Texas ID. I don't have one. So I don't know when I'm going to go get mine. And so I don't have a Texas ID. I don't have a driver's license. I don't own a vehicle. I don't own a car. I don't own a house, and I don't own a property. I don't own a property. I really don't have anything. Like the only thing I own right now, and I still owe it because I haven't paid it, and in person I haven't paid it, but my mom paid it for me, so I owe her money. But it's not a lot. It's just a bed, but it doesn't come with anything. It's just the mattresses, the headboard, and the frame. That's it. And it wasn't even a new bed. It was the mattresses were already used. They were in okay conditions. They were not that bad. They were already used, but it wasn't very taken care of. It was taken care of, but not very, very taken care of. The mattresses and the bed. And so that's the only thing I own right now. I also own a table, a brown wooden table for 4 people. You can fit 4 people or more depending how big the chairs are, but it's supposed to be only for 4 people. It's a square table, brown wood table. But because we have it laying around like just folded on the side, it's gotten damaged throughout the time. Because sometimes when we mop, it gets wet, or the refrigerator leaks water and it gets wet or whatever. But no biggie. I can cover it with some tablecloths or something. It's not gonna. I don't have a lot of visitors or a lot of people, but I do have more people when I live by myself than when I'm with my mom. And that's another reason that I like to be by myself, because I like to be self dependent. But because I'm on disability. So my mom has to be taking care of the money, taking care of the payments, taking care of the money investments and stuff, because I'm on disability. So she's my legal guardian, my mom. My mom's also disabled, but she has been a very hardworking parent, and she is very good with work. She's very constant and very punctual when it comes to a schedule for work or for assignments. And she's been putting a lot of effort, a lot of work into helping out other people with what she can, so she can make money on the side. I was thinking of selling cupcakes and selling snacks like marshmallows covered in chocolate with sprinkles, cupcakes, but my mom said no. Like that's why I want to live by myself, because she cannot help me with what I need. Like she's a good parent, she's a good mom, she's a good parent, but she just can't help me with everything that I need. And that's why I rather be by myself, so I could at least have time to think about what I should do for myself. And when I'm by myself, I have more friends, more visitors than now. Right now, I live with my mom, and my mom doesn't like me bringing any visitors inside or anything. She visits me when I have my apartment. I've only had an apartment one time in San Juan, but we moved over to an old residential that we had before. But we had this apartment, not the number, not the apartment that we have, but the address. It's the same uh property, just a different room number, different apartment. We used to live here back in 2001, and right now we're in 2026. So we barely moved in like a few years ago, like 5 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. And so yeah, so when I'm by myself, like I meet a lot of different people, and I invite them in to eat, or they invite me into their house, or they sit down with me outside to talk or whatever. But I tell them, I'm sorry, I cannot have you in my apartment. I could only give you a cup of water if you need water, or let you use my phone so you could call someone to pick you up or whatever. Because sometimes random people that are like walking outside, or visiting a neighbor, or like friends with a neighbor, they'll be asking if they can come inside, but because they want to be friends, some people want to be friends, right? I don't know about other people that have a bad intention, or might be thinking something different. So that's the reason why I tell them I cannot have you here for a long time. I'm busy, and I have a lot of things to do, and I cannot have anybody here right now. So I tell them I can't have nobody here right now. I could only give you a cup of water, and I could let you use the phone, but that's about it. Or I could give you a little bottle of water, and that's it. But I cannot have anybody here. Like I'll tell them, "Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to know what you're doing, and what's your name, and who are you, and when did you move in?" Like they'll ask me questions like that. "Oh, hi. My name is so and so, and I live here on number one. I live here on number three. I live here." Like they'll tell me like my name is so and so. I have a family. I live here with my family. I won't remember everybody's name, or how many people are really in the family. I'll remember that there was a few people, but I won't know the names. Like I forgot the names. They introduced me to like 4 or 5 different neighbors where I was at in San Juan. I was renting an apartment by myself, but my mom was renting another one 2 doors down. So it was me, my neighbor in apartment number 4, then my mom. So it's my door, the neighbor's door, 2 doors, and then my mom's door. So it's like 2 doors down. And so it's me, my neighbor, then my mom. So it's one, two, three, 3 doors. I was in number 3. My neighbor was in number 4, is in number 4, and my mom was in number 5. I had my own key and everything, but it's because I'm on disability, so my mom would always tell me, sleep in the living room or sleep on the floor. Don't worry, I'll be here in the room. If you can't sleep, just sleep in the couch. Preferably, more than anything, I would sleep in my recliner in my apartment, or not sleep. I would lay down or sit down. Most of the time, sit down or lay back in my mom's sofa or my recliner. I had to get rid of all the furniture I had. I had to get rid of everything because I loaned my apartment to my aunt, and my aunt, when she moved out, ooh, she borrowed it for months. I think for years, or like for a year. I think I don't know how many months, but it was, I think, for like a semester and a half. I think, yeah, or like a year and a few months. I don't remember, but it was more than 2 months. They stayed there for some time. I didn't charge her anything, but when she left, she when she moved out, she left me some furniture there at my apartment. I didn't charge her anything, but my mom did. My mom did charge her. Hey, I need the money from the apartment, and I need you to make sure you pay me for every month that you stayed. So my mom told her to pay, because we were paying the expenses of the apartment, and that it wasn't we were not the ones staying there. She was my aunt. So when she left, since I did the favor to her, since I did the favor for her, when she left me everything, and she moved out, and with her wife, she's married to a woman. Ay ay ay, and so I don't know, like I couldn't sleep at night, so I would go lay down in the couch most of the time, my mom's couch in her apartment, or my recliner. I couldn't sleep at all. Finally, we moved over here to an old residential that we had before I was diagnosed with my disability. At that time, I had a perfect way of sleeping. I had no problem sleeping whatsoever. But we had to move back here where we were at that time. And when we did, the sleeping problem went away. Finally, my sleeping routine is back to normal. I sleep at 9, 10, 11, 12 at night. Sometimes I sleep throughout the day. I nap throughout the day. Before, I wouldn't sleep 5, 10 minutes, not even a minute throughout the day. No minutes, no hours of sleep. I would be awake in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Every day, Monday through Sunday, 4 or 5 weeks a month throughout the whole year, all 12 months of the year. I was like that for years, for more than 3 years, more than 5 years, I think, there in San Juan. Finally, the problem went away when I moved over here to Alamo. And that's why my mom tells me, give it time, wait, give it time. But it's because my dad died when we were living in San Juan. So we moved over here to the city where he was living at. We used to live here before, but we didn't live with my dad. My dad had his own house and lived with his family. And they still have the house, but my dad is not there anymore. And I don't know, like I didn't go to his funeral service because I was very sick when we were living there in San Juan. Yeah, but it's a big difference when I live by myself and when I live with my mom. It's a big difference. Depending the city that you live in, the neighborhood that you live in, that's how you're gonna feel. Like the environment. It depends who you live with, where you live at, like what city, where you grew up in, where you're from. That's how you're gonna know where to move to. Some people say, I'll move wherever, anywhere, you know. But then they're there and they're like, oh, I can't sleep. I feel so uncomfortable, but it's because of the sicknesses. But finally, my problem went away. I'm under medication for my mood swings and for my sleeping insomnia problem. I have to drink my sleeping pill every night. So if I move back, now I'm going to be able to sleep if I move back over there. Yeah, and so I was like, you know what? I'm going to move out. I don't feel like staying with my mom. I really don't feel like I want to be with my mom. She's not even with me all day. She stays at the daycare. She's still not back from the daycare, and we left like at 4:45 to the daycare in the morning. And so she stays. It's because she knows the family that runs the daycare. She knows the whole family. She knows them since I was like 9 or 10 years old. I'm 35 years old already. Yeah, she used to work for her at a hair salon for years, like for 10 years. And my mom would work Monday through Sunday with her, with the lady. and now she's with her at the daycare because they're really good friends. So my mom goes and she helps, she volunteers, she helps her out. They help each other out because they've known each other for a long time, since I was like 9 years old. Yeah, I don't feel like staying with my mom, like renting with her. I told her when I get my apartment, please don't be honking every day outside and don't be knocking on my door every day because I get tired. If you're gonna come to visit or you're gonna come to see me, make sure that what did it learn? Well, make sure that it's not for a long time and that it's just every now and then because I cannot have you every day at my house or have you every day with me. And it's because at the main hour when I'm gonna be by myself, she always shows up, but she's always complaining, I'm gonna go drop you off and I'm gonna go drop you off, but because she wants me to be there, like waiting for her. But what for? She's just gonna come home to sleep and that's it. Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so it's a big difference when it's just me in my apartment and when I live with my mom in her apartment. It's totally different. Ay, ay, ay. And then, yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so I chose the city of San Juan for residential. I actually only know two zip codes by memory. 78589 San Juan, 78577 Far. Those are the only zip codes I know by memory. And I also know 78501. I think that one's from McAllen or Alamo. I don't know. I don't know where it's from. I don't know. But the only ones I know by memory, like from the PSJA, is the Far and San Juan one only. The Far one is 78577, and the San Juan one is 78589. That's all. That's all I know. So I'm gonna be moving out. I don't know an exact day or exact month or exactly when, but I know I'm gonna move out for sure. Yeah, and I don't have the key yet, but I want to buy some nice keychains for my key for when I get my key. I saw these really cute keychains, but I was very busy, so I didn't want to spend my money on it. These really cute keychains that said mom and daughter. And I was gonna give my mom the one that says mom and keep the one that says daughter so I could put it on my key, but I didn't buy it because I don't have my key yet. But I did see it though. There at Five Below. At Five Below, I saw it. I was gonna give it to her for Mother's Day, but I didn't buy it. I bought a ball instead, like one of those plain balls. And yeah, so it's a lot better when I'm by myself because I'm 35 now. I'm getting older, so it's time to be on my own.